citizens can oppose government policy. But if you oppose government policy for the interests of a foreigner, we cannot allow that. Yeah.
To influence government policy in the interest of a foreigner, we cannot allow that. Those were his remarks. Those remarks have worried me because he's a co-chair of this committee. He seems to have taken a decision already, and so our presence here is irrelevant.
As a Ugandan.
That's very worrying.
Not as chair, but as a Ugandan.
You see, as chair, with due respect, you're supposed to be a neutral arbiter, because now you're intimidating all these people who have come to make presentations, because they want to make a presentation in opposition to the statement you have said. But now the judge is already passing judgment and saying, we cannot allow that. I want to request that we remain neutral, so that these people can share their views. Otherwise, when you pass judgment already, we can very well pack up our bags and go away because you're just ticking a box. Also because, Honorable Baka, you see, clause 2A says engaging in the political activities in Uganda for or in the interest of a foreigner. And then clause 1B, a Ugandan citizen residing outside of Uganda is a foreigner. But those Ugandan citizens, they remit $2.5 billion per year to their country. They come back home every so often. They've got business interests. They've got children they're paying school fees for. So if government passes an education policy, why don't you want them to oppose it? Because they're interested stakeholders. Their children are going to school here in Uganda. And so we should be concerned and capture all of these issues. Finally, again, Honorable Baka has said, in the event that throwing the bill out is not an option, why isn't it an option? Why are you ruling it out, Honorable Chair? Because this committee is clothed with all of those powers. Committees have thrown out business of government several times. In fact, even today on the order paper, there are some which are meant to be withdrawn. So there is room for that. Kindly don't create an impression that this bill is a do or die. It has got to pass. You have got the authority. Just to remind you, you're a senior lawyer, you know, as a committee of parliament, this bill is really at the whims and fancies of this committee. This committee can choose to say, government, we don't agree with this bill. We have thrown it out. Except if you want to say you are on gunpoint. I don't believe you are. I don't believe you are. So please don't make a statement to say that in the event that throwing the bill out is not an option. Let's give our views, and then the committee members will decide. What if they vote overwhelmingly to say, let's throw it out?
Honorable, I think you, so, with due respect, you meant to misconstrue Honorable Baka's statement.
Yeah, that's why
the reason for our being here is that we are open to receiving all the